Welcome back, Brickboxers. It's time for episode 2 here on Brickbox TV. Come and join me as I turn my loft into a Lego building Brickbox TV studio. Let's go! Before we get started, there's a few things we need you to do. If you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button to find out all our latest content and when we release it. And if you enjoy this video, hit the like button too. Fancy being part of the Brickbox community? You can leave your suggestions and feedback down in the comments below. We read them. Now we've got that out of the way, let's get messy. As you can see, the wallpaper's still horrific. In fact, somebody told me it looked like I was in a horror film house. We need to sort that out. There's no way that we can have Brickbox Studio in here unless we sort out these walls. So, I'm armed with my PVA glue. I'm armed with my bucket. And of course, I'm armed with tons of instruction books. It's time to tear them all up and change our walls for something a little more appropriate. Now, I'm sure all of you are wondering, how are we going to make Lego wallpaper? Well, our first job is to get a load of instruction books that we don't need anymore, and we're going to tear them up. It's going to be a bit of a job. I'll speed it up. Look at all of these. Loads of bits. Now that we've managed to get those ripped off, I'd better go and mix some paste. And by paste, I mean PVA glue and some water. In fact, we normally mix 1 part PVA glue to 3 parts water. And then, for the final coat, we make a thicker coat of PVA to water to give it that shine. In true Brickbox fashion, I can't get the lid off. I'm going to have to be a little more aggressive, I think. I'll be back. After some glue bottle surgery, we finally got our mix made up. Hey, as you can see, and it's now time, well, almost time for us to start decorating. But first, we'd better move all this furniture away from the walls. The last thing we need is PVA glue coated furniture. Let's get on with that. On second thoughts, this is going to be a job. I'd better call on my friend. Captain America! Perfect. Now that job's done, we can finally start getting our instructions up on the wall. Let's speed it up. It's going to be a bit of a process. We'll do this side and then spin you around. We're off to a great start. Let's change angles and do the next wall. In the words of Bon Jovi, we're halfway there. Not sure we're living on a prayer, but we'll keep going. Right, let's move all the stuff from one side of the room to the other and finish the other side. was a job and a half. Thank goodness it's all done. Our walls are covered in instruction wallpaper. But there's just one more thing to do to get this room looking how we want it to do. We need to get some paint on the walls. I'd better get my paint pot ready and my brush. It's time to start turning these horrible grotty walls into something that looks more a bit like BrickBox TV studios. Let's speed it up again. That's more like it. I'm feeling more creative already. Now, I'd better put the place back together. There's a lot of mess over there. I'll catch up with you again when the place is looking finished. We're done. It's been a bit of a task, but I'm so glad that we're finished. I've now got a brand new studio, a comfy building area, and well, a great place for my imagination to start working. It's time for this little mini series to finish and for the real BrickBox content to start. We can't wait to build with you all. Look out for our live streams. Look out for all our content coming soon as we start some of the challenges and start filling the world with imagination power. If you haven't checked out our social media pages yet, then head over to Facebook, Instagram or TikTok. And of course, if you liked this video, don't forget to hit that little thumbs up button, subscribe and leave a comment. Any suggestions as to what you might like us to build? Stick them down there. We read them all. And of course, keep smiling, keep thinking outside the BrickBox and stay free. See you all soon, beautiful people. Bye now.